Book summary by Teddy Bear's Storytime.
Good Morning, Gorillas is the 26th book in Mary Pope Osborne's beloved Magic Treehouse series, first published in 2002. This installment takes Jack and Annie, the adventurous siblings, on a journey to the mountains of Central Africa, where they encounter the gentle giants of the forest, gorillas. The Magic Treehouse series has been a staple for young readers since its inception in 1992, blending historical facts, imaginative adventures, and life lessons into stories that capture the curiosity and wonder of children. In Good Morning, Gorillas, Osborne continues her tradition of bringing the natural world to life, offering insights into the behavior and environment of gorillas while emphasizing themes of communication, empathy, and respect for nature. The book is set against the lush backdrop of an African rainforest, where the dense foliage and mysterious sounds create an atmosphere of both adventure and tranquility. This setting allows Osborne to introduce young readers to the world of gorillas, a species often misunderstood and endangered due to habitat loss and poaching. The story serves as both an educational tool and an engaging narrative, inviting children to explore the complexities of animal behavior and the importance of conservation. Characters. Jack, the cautious and logical older brother who loves to gather information and is often skeptical about jumping into action without a plan. Annie, Jack's younger sister, who is impulsive, fearless, and has a natural ability to connect with animals and people. Bubu, a young, playful gorilla who quickly befriends Annie and represents the innocence and curiosity of youth. Big Guy, the silverback gorilla and leader of the troop, who is initially wary of Jack and Annie but ultimately accepts them. The Gorilla Troop, a group of gorillas that include Bubu, Big Guy, and other members who each display different aspects of gorilla social behavior. Book summary. Into the Rainforest. The story begins with Jack and Annie finding the Magic Treehouse back in Frog Creek Woods. As usual, the treehouse is filled with books, and a note from Morgan Le Fay instructs them to travel to Africa to help someone who is in trouble. The children are excited but slightly nervous, as they don't know exactly what to expect. With a wish, they are transported to a dense rainforest. The air is humid, and the sounds of birds and insects fill the air, creating an immersive atmosphere that immediately pulls the reader into the setting. As Jack flips through the book about Africa they brought with them, they start to hear rustling in the trees around them, hinting at the presence of something, or someone, watching them. Meeting Bubu. As Jack and Annie explore the rainforest, they come across a clearing where they see a young gorilla, Bubu, playing by himself. Annie, with her usual fearlessness, approaches the gorilla, while Jack hangs back, concerned about what might happen. Bubu is curious and playful, immediately taking a liking to Annie. They start mimicking each other, creating a bond through gestures and sounds. Jack, still cautious, watches as Annie and Bubu communicate without words, learning that gorillas have their own way of interacting. This chapter introduces the theme of nonverbal communication and sets the stage for the relationship that will develop between the children and the gorillas. The Gorilla Troop. Bubu leads Jack and Annie to meet the rest of the gorilla troop. They encounter Big Guy, the dominant silverback, who initially feels threatened by the presence of the children. Jack is especially nervous, knowing that silverbacks can be dangerous if they feel their troop is in danger. However, Annie's calm demeanor and gentle approach help to ease the tension. Big Guy watches Annie closely as she interacts with the younger gorillas, slowly beginning to trust her. Jack, on the other hand, struggles to relax and integrate into the group, feeling out of place and unsure of how to communicate with the gorillas. The chapter explores the social dynamics of the gorilla troop and the concept of trust between different species. Learning the language. As the day progresses, Jack and Annie spend more time with the gorillas, observing their behavior and trying to understand their language. Annie continues to play with Bubu, while Jack takes notes in his notebook, trying to decode the different sounds and gestures the gorillas use to communicate. He realizes that the gorillas have a complex system of communication that is based on body language, vocalizations, and facial expressions. Jack's growing understanding of the gorilla's communication helps him feel more connected to the troop. The chapter highlights the importance of patience and observation in building relationships, whether with animals or people, and underscores the theme of communication beyond words. Trouble in the forest. While the day had been peaceful, things take a turn when Jack and Annie notice that the gorillas seem agitated. Big Guy begins to lead the troop away from their current location, signaling that something is wrong. Jack and Annie follow the troop deeper into the forest, where they discover that a group of poachers has set up camp nearby. The poachers are planning to capture some of the gorillas, and the children realize that this is the trouble they were sent to help with. Jack is scared but knows they need to act fast to protect the gorillas. This chapter introduces a new level of tension and urgency to the story, as the children must figure out how to stop the poachers and save their new friends. Saving the gorillas. Jack and Annie devise a plan to scare off the poachers using the knowledge they've gained about the forest and the gorillas. They lead the gorilla troop to safety, away from the poachers, and create diversions that cause the poachers to abandon their camp. In a climactic moment, Big Guy, who had been wary of the children, steps in to help them by intimidating the poachers with his powerful presence. The poachers, frightened by the appearance of the massive silverback, flee the forest. Jack and Annie's quick thinking and bravery save the day, and the gorillas are safe once again. This chapter emphasizes themes of bravery, teamwork, and the bond that can form between humans and animals when there is mutual respect and understanding. A new understanding. With the danger past, Jack and Annie return to the clearing where they first met Bubu. Big Guy, now fully trusting the children, allows them to say their goodbyes to the troop. Jack, who was initially fearful and unsure, now feels a deep connection to the gorillas. He realizes that understanding and respect are key to building relationships, whether with people or animals. As they prepare to leave, Bubu gives Annie a small token, a piece of fruit, to remember him by. The children return to the magic tree house, reflecting on their adventure and the lessons they've learned. The chapter wraps up the story with a sense of accomplishment and growth, both for the children and for the gorillas they helped. Themes. Communication beyond words. The story emphasizes the importance of nonverbal communication, showing how understanding can be built through observation, patience, and empathy, rather than just through spoken language. Empathy and respect for nature. The book highlights the need to respect and protect the natural world, particularly endangered species like gorillas. It teaches readers about the threats these animals face and the importance of conservation. Courage and teamwork. Jack and Annie's journey demonstrates that courage often means stepping out of one's comfort zone and that teamwork is essential in overcoming challenges. Cultural and environmental awareness. Through the setting of the African rainforest, the story introduces readers to a different part of the world and the unique challenges and beauty of that environment. Analysis. Character development. Jack evolves from a cautious and nervous child into someone who can act bravely and connect with creatures outside his usual experience. Annie continues to be the heart of the duo, her natural empathy and fearlessness allowing her to build bridges between species. Educational content. The book provides young readers with factual information about gorillas, their behavior, and the threats they face, all within the context of an engaging narrative. Moral lessons. The story teaches lessons about empathy, the importance of protecting wildlife, and the value of communication and trust. Tension and resolution. The introduction of poachers creates a real sense of danger, and the resolution emphasizes the effectiveness of nonviolent solutions and the importance of protecting endangered species. Conclusion. Good Morning, Gorillas, by Mary Pope Osborne is a captivating installment in the Magic Tree House series that combines adventure, education, and important life lessons. Through Jack and Annie's journey to the African rainforest, young readers are introduced to the world of gorillas, learning about their behavior, the threats they face, and the importance of conservation. The book's themes of communication, empathy, and respect for nature are woven seamlessly into the narrative, making it both an entertaining and educational read. Osborne's ability to blend factual information with imaginative storytelling ensures that Good Morning, Gorillas is a book that not only entertains but also inspires a sense of wonder and responsibility towards the natural world. The end. Love the book summary. Subscribe Teddy Bear's Storytime YouTube channel now. Like the video. Turn on the notifications. And leave your comments. See you in next book.